The legendary Bandit will return in a moment.
They come every year before the big game.
The Clump Brothers.
Clip-Ons.
Super bucket.
15 pieces of original recipe or extra tasty crispy?
Original recipe. Wrestle ya!
But they can never choose between original recipe with 11 herbs and spices or extra tasty crispy marinated and extra crunchy.
Get both. Both? And 15-piece super buckets are just $9.99 each.
We do chicken right.
After you. After you.
After you. After you.
Since your face can't adjust to your razor should adjust to your face, which is exactly why we designed the Schick Tracer. The Schick Tracer is the only razor with blades that bend and flex to the unique shape of your face. So the Tracer gets in close for a clean, comfortable shave. And since you can't change your face, maybe you should change your razor. Schick, we're changing the face of shaving.
Now there's a flower that blooms for 45 days. Glade Plug-ins Tulip.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Refills freshen not for 30, but 45 days.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Glade Plug-ins in Tulip.
Plug it in.
Fresh from Glade.
My dandruff shampoo is good.
Better try something else. Mine really works.
You'd better try something else, like Selsun Blue. Doctors recommend it more than all leading brands. Selsun Blue. Doctor recommended #1.
Mrs. Butterworth, you're the slowest person I ever met.
Well, Timothy, maybe that's because my original syrup is so deliciously thick and rich. It takes more time to pour than maple syrup. See?
Please hurry, Mrs. Butterworth. I can't wait.
What did I tell you? My thick and rich syrup does take a little more time, doesn't it?
Sure does, Mrs. Butterworth, but you're really worth it.
And don't forget my light syrup.
Bandit will be right back.
Have you ever opened doors?
I'm home.
With the sound of your voice?
Our card, please.
Carried your medical history in your wallet?
Your wife's gonna be just fine.
So this is where we stand on the atrium.
Or attended a meeting?
I really like what you guys have been doing, but
In your bare feet?
I may have a few other ideas.
You will. And the company that'll bring it to you, AT&T.
Introducing Nestle European-style hot chocolates. Savor the richness of Swiss chocolate truffle. And make the world go away. Nestle European-style hot chocolates.
Now Ortega goes to the garden for summer-ripe tomatoes, crisp white onions, green bell peppers, and lively jalapenos to make a salsa that tastes like you just picked it. New garden-style salsa. So red, so green, so full of extra big bites of plump, juicy vegetables. For a taste that's extra fresh. New garden-style salsa. It's a fresh new way to experience Mex to the max.
Doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better. Mentos fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Introducing Nestle European-style hot chocolates. Savor the warmth of French chocolate cream. And make the world go away. Nestle European-style hot chocolates.
Now, back to Bandit. The legendary Bandit will return in a moment.
Wrap yourself in softness, feel it on your skin. Ultra Downy softness, come on in, come on in.
It's a feeling made for sharing. The most fluffy softness ever.
Wrap yourself in softness, feel it on your skin. Come on in.
Come on into Ultra Downy. Come on into the most fluffy softness of any fabric softener with Ultra Downy's April freshness.
Wrap yourself in softness, come on into Downy.
For over 6 years, he's been more than just a sports anchor. He's a sports reporter, a sports show host, a play-by-play commentator, and he's a community volunteer. He received an Emmy for Outstanding Sports Program, plus 2 awards for Best Sports Coverage, and 3 more for Best Sportscast. He brings variety and fun to television sports. He's the area's most versatile sportscaster. He's News 22's John Nugent, and he's only on WYOU, the 24-hour news source.
I must have been dreaming all night. Would you like to know what I was dreaming about? It was hot, wild, exciting, and won't you call me? And I will share all my dreams with you. So hurry up, call me, before I fall asleep again.
Now, the latest news from the 24-hour news source, WYOU.
Good morning. A Lancaster area pilot has been found dead in the wreckage of his single-engine Piper. The 25-year-old man was on his way to Bloomsburg Tuesday when his plane went down in a mountainous region of Berks County. 3 stores of an area's supermarket chain have checked out for good. Acme says poor sales forced the closure of the Chickasha, Pottsville, and Slatington markets. We'll have more news later on WYOU.
Bandit will be right back.
It's coming. The worst breath of the day. Morning breath. And ready to meet that sticky, pasty film head-on. A whole new feeling of clean. A clean as fresh as snow. Introducing the new cooling formula in Peppermint Scope. Its antibacterial action still kills millions of morning breath bacteria on contact. And compared to that other glue, more people prefer its new cooling formula for leaving their mouths feeling cleaner. Discover a whole new feeling of clean. New Peppermint Scope.
Never give in. Never look back. Never surrender. He's won a world championship. He's shattered world records. Now American Dan Jansen races toward his elusive dream.
LMDA proudly supports the Winter Games. Hi, I'm John Bitner. Bitner Company is one of the largest specialty replacement window companies in the state of Pennsylvania. Obviously, we do things right. We service our customers. Our 10,000 square foot office facility is run as a business. Don't take a risk. Deal with a locally owned company with a proven performance record. If you're looking to get a free shop-at-home estimate, call this number. We offer more options than any other company, such as golden oak, natural oak, and colonial cherry wood grains. Specialty glass options like silver and brass beveled glass. And many specialty etched glass designs like this, our Regal Florentine glass, or our colonial etched glass. We have 6 other etched glass options as well at very fair pricing. And we do provide normal bank rate financing. And to our thousands of customers, thank you for your business from all of us at Bitner Company.
World premiere. Now, back to Bandit. The legendary Bandit will return in a moment.
You've got a sore throat, a painful cough, a stuffy nose. Give them the trademarked vapor action of Hall's Mentholyptus cough tablets and feel better fast. Hall's vapor action, only in the halls of medicine.
Uh-oh, the woman of your dreams. But what about your breath? Grab him. The only mints with that resin stuff for fresh, clean breath.
You're Sheila, right?
Right. How come she's laughing? Did she notice the soup on your tie?
People who really understand money carry the Discover card. Only Discover card offers cashback bonus award. So it's the choice of people who really know the drill. It pays to discover.
Freshen your car with Glade Clip-Ons.
Clip on here, clip on there, clip on freshness everywhere.
Refills freshen for 30 days.
Clip on freshness everywhere.
Glade Clip-Ons, fresh from Glade.
I tried to stop.
I just kept going back.
I can't control myself.
What's harder to resist than Orville Redenbacher's buttered popcorn? New Redenbudders. More buttery taste than you can imagine. drizzling over every square inch of Orville's butterfly kernels.
I love it.
In 3 irresistible flavors. Movie theater butter, urban garlic butter, and zesty butter. New Redenbudders.
That's cool.
Something wild is happening to men's grooming. Now the Gillette Series of high-performance personal care products comes in an invigorating new scent. Wild Rain, the newest fragrance of the Gillette Series.
Bandit will be right back.
Still no snow, huh? I bet I can make it snow. Have you had hot cocoa?
No.
Well, no wonder. Come on.
Wow! Look!
Something magic always happens with Carnation Hot Cocoa.
My Dandruff shampoo is good.
Better try something else. Mine really works.
You'd better try something else, like Selsun Blue. Doctors recommend it more than all leading brands. Selsun Blue. Doctor recommended number 1.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a break. Give me a break. Spray me out with that chicken. Give me a break. Give me a break. Spray me over bed and make a pop.
Had it with air fresheners that seem perfumey and artificial? Then try new Airwick Botanicals. Airwick Botanicals are made with pure botanical extracts, so they're effective and fresh-smelling. Botanicals are one air freshener that really refreshes the air. So wave goodbye to your old air freshener and try new Airwick Botanicals, the refreshing air freshener.
Question. If your cold pill's so good, how come your symptoms keep coming back? Because your pill doesn't work 24 hours. Introducing Effidac 24, the first cold tablet so effective, just one works 24 hours. Look, most cold pills drop off after 6 hours, the rest after 12, so your symptoms keep coming back. But just one Effidac gives consistent relief for 24 hours, so your symptoms don't come back. New 24-hour Effidac keeps cold symptoms from coming back.
Now, back to Bandit. The legendary Bandit will return in a moment.
Wrap yourself in softness, feel it on your skin. Ultra Downy softness, come on in, come on in.
It's a feeling made for sharing, the most fluffy softness ever.
Wrap yourself in softness, feel it on your skin. Come on in.
Come on into Ultra Downy. Come on into the most fluffy softness of any fabric softener with Ultra Downy's April freshness.
Wrap yourself in softness, come on into Downy.
For 16 days in February, Olympic skiers will fly. Olympic skaters will soar. Olympic athletes will attempt the impossible. And when the events closer to home command your attention, there's no competition. For the most complete coverage of all the action, from Pennsylvania to Norway, stay with News 22. The 1994 Olympic Winter Games return to WYOU. Share a moment with the world.
Call toll-free 1-800-200-HOT. Adults only. Light up your night.
Baywatch turns the tide, riding a new wave of action, adventure, danger, drama, romance, and rescue. Catch the crest of excitement with David Hasselhoff and the men and women of Baywatch.
Saturday night at 7 on WYOU.
Bandit will be right back.
Hi, I'm Maria from the Montage Ski Improvement Center. Here are the conditions.
The entire mountain, all 20 trails are open for skiing with packed powder conditions and faces over 70 inches. All 20 trails are being serviced with up to 7 lifts to keep you on the slopes, not in the lift line. It just doesn't get any better than Montage Mountain.
Skiing is great here at Montage. Come on up.
Hey guys, have you ever heard that blondes have more fun?
Men say we're sweeter. Men say we're sexier. Men say we're wilder.
In fact, knowing men is what we do best. You make us sweeter, you make us wilder, and more fun.
So call us now and let's have fun, even if it takes all night.
It's coming. The worst breath of the day, morning breath. And ready to meet that sticky, pasty film head-on. A whole new feeling of clean. A clean as fresh as snow. Introducing the new cooling formula in Peppermint Scope. Its antibacterial action still kills millions of morning breath bacteria on contact. And compared to that other blue, more people prefer its new cooling formula for leaving their mouths feeling cleaner. Discover a whole new feeling of clean. New Peppermint Scope.
Now, the latest news from the 24-hour news source, WYOU.
Good morning. A Lancaster area pilot has been found dead in the wreckage of his single-engine Piper. The 25-year-old man was on his way to Wilkes-Barre Tuesday when his plane went down in a mountainous region of Berks County. 3 stores of an area's supermarket chain have checked out for good. Acme says poor sales forced the closure of the Schick, Pottsville, and Slatington markets. We'll have more news later on WYOU.
This is Jack.
Hi, Jack.
These are his prisoners. Another midnight run. The next action-packed world premiere. Now, back to Bandit. The legendary Bandit will return in a moment.
Mr. Kemp on 2, Doctor. Uh-oh. Sore throat, stuffiness. I'm getting a cold. I know what I need. A name I've counted on for years. From the makers of Advil. Advil Cold and Sinus. It's tough on colds, like Advil is on pain. Handles a sore throat, fever, aches, clears nasal congestion, and won't make me sleepy. Not that I could sleep around here.
Advil Cold and Sinus. Advanced formula for the cold season.
Is the gray in your mustache or beard making you look too old? Now there's new Just for Men Brush-In Color Gel, specially for the hard-to-color hair of mustaches and beards. This brush-in gel stays put to penetrate hard-to-color hair. In 5 minutes, rinse. Your mustache or beard blends with your natural hair color, and it won't fade or wash out.
Now that's a lot better.
New Just for Men Color Gel from the leader in men's hair coloring.
Now there's a flower that blooms for 45 days. Glade Plug-ins Tulip.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Refills freshen not for 30, but 45 days.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Glade Plug-ins in Tulip.
Plug it in.
Fresh from Glade.
Chew on this. Nearly 7 out of 10 of us usually don't brush after lunch, especially lunches on the run. Now chew on this. Trident with NutraSweet actually helps your mouth fight cavities when you chew it after meals. So when you can't brush, chew on this. Trident.
When the day moves fast and you can't let heartburn slow you down, how you gonna spell relief? Calcium-rich Rolaids has more calcium than regular Tums. More of what it takes to stop heartburn fast. Calcium-rich Rolaids spells calcium-rich relief.
Bandit will be right back.
I have always aspired to be a woman of uncompromising taste in every little thing I do, right down to the way I drink my coffee. So, of course, I use Coffee Mate. Not only does it make my coffee rich and creamy, but it adds something else I can really identify with. Uncompromising taste. Mercy, where are my manners? Would you care for some? Coffee Mate. Your coffee never had it so good.
I know what you're feeling. far apart. I hear you in my heart. You know the way to make this heart rejoice. The real you coming through your true voice. It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Nothing gets to you, staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life. Fresh goes better, Mentos fresher. Fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker. As the amount you spend with your Discover card goes up, your interest rate goes down with the Smart Rate program. So use the Discover card, where the percentages are always in your favor. It pays to discover.
I just want more.
New Redenbudders movie theater butter popcorn. A double hit of buttery taste. Because we all know
Once is never enough.
new Redenbudders.
I love it.
Now, back to Bandit. The legendary Bandit will return in a moment.
My dandruff shampoo is good.
Better try something else. Mine really works.
You'd better try something else, like Selsun Blue. Doctors recommend it more than all leading brands. Selsun Blue. Doctor recommended #1.
Freshen your car with Glade Clip-Ons.
Clip on here, clip on there. Clip on freshness everywhere.
Refills freshen for 30 days.
Clip on freshness everywhere.
Glade Clip-Ons, fresh from Glade.
Now Ortega goes to the garden for summer-ripe tomatoes, crisp white onions, green bell peppers, and lively jalapenos to make a salsa that tastes like you just picked it. New garden-style salsa. So red, so green, so full of extra big bites of plump, juicy vegetables. For a taste that's extra fresh. New garden-style salsa. It's a fresh new way to experience Mets to the max.
Introducing new Taster's Choice flavored coffees. 3 exquisite flavors of rich black coffee with all the taste and romance you'd expect from hazelnut, Irish cream, and French vanilla. Coffee so rich, so captivating, and so deliciously sophisticated, they could only be from Taster's Choice.
Because calcium is so important for strong bones, we've added a new Flintstones formula with calcium. Flintstones, now with calcium.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me a break, give me a break. Play me out, beat that kick. Give me a break, give me a break. Break me over, beat that
Bandit will be right back.
You were born to be bad, weren't you? Well, it takes one to know one. Last night, I was so very bad, but I was all alone with no one to talk to. So tonight, why don't you call me? You can tell me all about your bad secrets, and I can tell you all about mine. I promise we can have lots of fun together. Now hurry up and call me, you bad little boy.
Say, what's your hurry?
Got a rush. Have a 10 with Salmon Manufacturing. Have a 2 dental appointment, a 3 with Jim at Finance. Have to get my daughter to dance by 6. Big recital at 3 on Saturday, you know.
You sound like a busy lady. That's why you're here at Jackson Hewitt for their super fast refund.
That's right. It's super fast. If I get here by 9 a.m. today, I can stop back by tomorrow at 12, pick up my refund anticipation loan, make it to the bank by 2, and still have time to meet Joe in production.
America's discovering Jackson Hewitt's super fast refunds, and we're winning customers for life. Consult your yellow pages for the Jackson Hewitt office nearest you.
My Emily. This was the day she got her new potty. Toilet training has been a real challenge. The leading training pants kept her so dry, it was like she was back in diapers. Now Pampers trainers with the Feel Wet liner let her know she's wet.
New Pampers trainers with the Feel Wet liner is just wet enough. which may help her train.
I use the potty, Mommy.
She'll laugh at this picture someday.
New Pampers Trainers, the new way to dress for toilet training success.
Hi, I'm Maria from the Montage Ski Improvement Center. Here are the conditions.
The entire mountain, all 20 trails are open for skiing with packed powder conditions and faces over 70 inches. All 20 trails are being serviced with up to 7 lifts to keep you on the slopes, not in the lift line. It just doesn't get any better than Montage Mountain.
Skiing is great here at Montage. Come on up.
One bounty hunter, 2 prisoners, 3 days to bring them in.
He's not gonna make it. What are you doing in the trunk of your own car?
For the first time anyway.
Hi.
From the creator of Midnight Run, an all-new adventure.
She'll take you to places that are not even on the map.
Starring Jeffrey Tambor.
It was like the greatest sex in the world.
Kathy Moriarty. And Christopher McDonald as the one and only Jack Walsh, an action-pack exclusive.
You're not getting out of my sight again.
Bye, Jack.
Another Midnight Run. The next action-packed world premiere. Now, back to Bandit.
For 16 days in February, Olympic skiers will fly. Olympic skaters will soar. Olympic athletes will attempt the impossible. And when the events closer to home command your attention, there's no competition. For the most complete coverage of all the action, from Pennsylvania to Norway, stay with News 22. The 1994 Olympic Winter Games return to WYOU. Share a moment with the world.
Did you know your fantasies were only a phone call away? Did you know that there's a beautiful girl just waiting to fulfill your desires tonight? You don't have to be alone. They're waiting just for you. And they have fantasies too. They're beautiful and playful and eager to hear about anything you want to tell them. So don't just imagine what they're like anymore. Call them now.
Tomorrow, start your day with News 22 Daybreak and CBS.
On a very windy day, Windy has the ball at the stick. It's a beautiful shot. It's going towards the cup. It's in! It's a hole-in-one! It's a hole-in-one!
Your link to the links along South Carolina's Grand Strand. Play some of America's premier golf courses and meet the talented golf professionals who make Myrtle Beach the golf capital of the world. This weekly golf spectacular features columnist, sportsman, author, and golfing authority Tommy Woodrum.
Welcome to Grand Strand Golf. Today we're going to take you on a tour. We're going to the Surf Club where the Blakeney Jackson family will be engaged in a shootout. Also, let's go to Gator Hole. Gene Weldon will go head-to-head with Bill Kramer. In addition to that, we're going to meet Dean Beeman, the commissioner of the PGA Tour. All this and much more, so stay tuned for Grand Strand Golf.
Introducing the Classic Swing Golf School at Deer Track Golf Resort. The school includes accommodations at over 100 on-course golf villas and condominiums with superb amenities. Enjoy 3 hours of daily instruction and golf on 2 of Myrtle Beach's finest courses.
Hello, this is Gary Shaw, and I'd like to personally invite you to the Classic Swing Golf School located at Deer Track Golf Resort, one of the finest golf schools on the entire East Coast.
Call now for more information on the Classic Swing Golf School in Myrtle Beach.
This moment is brought to you by Tidewater Golf Club and Plantation, a classic collection of golf course communities within the privacy of a seaside peninsula. Now you can enjoy rare lifestyles by investing in the future of a place that has carefully preserved the past. Tidewater's homes, home sites, and villas on America's best golf course. Tidewater Golf Club and Plantation, North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
For over 6 years, he's been more than just a sports anchor. He's a sports reporter, a sports show host, a play-by-play commentator, and he's a community volunteer. He received an Emmy for Outstanding Sports Program, plus 2 awards for Best Sports Coverage, and 3 more for Best Sportscast. He brings variety and fun to television sports. He's the area's most versatile sportscaster. He's News 22's John Nugent, and he's only on WYOU, the 24-hour news source. At News 22, having a full-time chopper means only one thing. It's the right tool for the job. That job is getting to the scene first and showing you the whole story. With an onboard reporter camera, plus a belly-mounted remote camera, Chopper 22 is ready for anything. At News 22, a helicopter is yet another way of bringing you news faster and more completely. Chopper 22, the right tool for the job.